Sure is a beauty. Of course, it's an awful high price to pay for a gun.
Those new Sharps rifles are so scarce out here, I could get twice that if I wanted to be greedy.
I'll take it.
All right. Anything else?
Not this trip.
40. That makes a total of $68.25. I'll be right with you.
I heard you had these new Sharps rifles. One of the reasons I came through.
That's the last one I had. This fella just bought it. Expect a new shipment in about 3 weeks.
I'm leaving Medicine Wells today. I need a rifle.
Well, I've got some other excellent models here.
I'll buy it from you.
I'm sorry, it's not for sale.
What do you pay for it?
$40, but you heard what he said. He doesn't want to sell it.
There's 50.
Sorry. I'll take the rifle.
He went for his gun.
He wasn't wearing a gun.
I saw him.
He hurt his hip when you pushed him.
He was on my left side. Thought he drew on me.
From out of the West, Dick Powell's Zane Grey Theater.
Sheriff's office right over there, where those riders are waiting.
Thank you, Mr. Henning. Are you Sheriff Swanson?
Yeah?
I'm Matthew Birch.
Yes?
My brother was killed here last week.
Oh, I heard you in town. Step inside. I'll be with you in a minute. You've been mining, haven't you?
The past 2 months. When Tom didn't get back, I came looking for him.
There are your brother's things. His bars and the rest of his gear are over at the livery stable.
Thank you, Sheriff. But right now, I'm more interested in knowing when you plan to arrest Tom's killer.
I went after Gruner. But he got away from me in the Rimrock.
The storekeeper says Gruner's been seen in a town called Red Ridge.
He was seen there 4 days ago. Red Ridge is a 3-day ride from here through some pretty mean territory. Gruner could be 200 miles away before I got there.
But you're getting ready to ride out.
After some cattle thieves. I know where they are.
I see. When an unarmed boy is shot down, you make a few feeble gestures and then you shrug it off. But let a few cows be stolen. You're armed, ready to ride.
I'll let that pass, mister. I guess if it was my kid brother, I'd feel the same way.
Look, if a stranger was shot down, I'd see the same injustice, and if nothing was done about it. I want Tom's killer punished.
You're not back east now, Mr. Birch.
I'm aware of that.
There's not much law in the territory yet. Most of what there is, man makes for himself.
I begin to see why they find it necessary.
Do you know how big this county is? Nearly as big as Maine. Do you know how many lawmen there are in it? 1. Now, Mr. Birch, I'd like to follow up on that report that Gruner is in Red Ridge. But I can't let those cattle thieves get away just for that reason.
Can't you send somebody after him, a deputy?
I don't have a deputy.
What about those men out there?
They're just ranchers whose cattle was stole. I can't keep them waiting any longer. If you want to stay
Sure,
here...
just a minute. Can you deputize me?
Well, you don't even wear a gun.
I can get one.
You can't expect much help at Red Ridge.
Will you deputize me?
Are you that set on it?
Yes, I am.
This'll sway in. Cuffs. Warrant for Gruner.
Sheriff, I only have a burro.
Tell Loomis over at the livery stable I said give you a horse.
Thanks.
Good luck.
Good evening.
Evening.
Sheriff, my name is Matthew Birch. I understand you got a...
Whoa, Mr. Birch, whoa. I ain't the sheriff.
Well, you was deputy?
No, not on your life. I'm just a jail turnkey around here. Oh, well, that among other things. Soames is my name, Andy Soames.
Yeah, well, I want to see you, Sheriff.
Well, I'm afraid you can't do that.
Was he out of town?
Well, now, he is and he ain't. We buried him last week. Him and a gunslinger done for each other.
Tell me, this gunman who killed you, Sheriff, was he by any chance a one-eyed man named Gruner?
No. You hoped that I'd say yes, didn't you?
Mr. Soames, I want a straight answer. Is Gruner still in Red Ridge?
He is. Now, wait a minute. What right do you come stomping in here and yelling at me? You a deputy? Sheriff Swanson's, huh?
For the moment. Now, would you mind telling me where Gruner's staying?
You gonna try this? By yourself?
That boy Gruner killed in Medicine Wells was my brother. Now, would you tell me where I can find Gruner?
A couple hours ago, when I went out for supper, he was down the street at the Antlers.
Thank you.
Say, I'll walk along with you. Well, it's not that I want to interview. Just curious, that's all.
Why didn't we figure we'd spend a day or so in town before we start off, Vic?
I'm leaving in the morning.
One more day won't matter.
I'm leaving in the morning. You two are free to stay on here. If you think you can handle that Tucson job without me,
You know we can't.
and there's no argument.
So we leave in the morning.
What'll I serve you, gents?
Not now, please.
What am I supposed to do? Stand around while you get in the mood?
Stew's pretty good.
All right, Stu.
Just coffee. How you gonna take him? You sure can't outdraw him.
Well, if someone came up on his good side and distracted him for a
What do
minute,
you mean, distracted?
like handing him this warrant, for instance.
Who'd be fool enough to do a thing like that?
And while Gruner was looking at it, I could come up on the bad side and cover him.
I was going fishing this afternoon. I don't know why I didn't. Well, let's get it over with.
The moment you hand it to him, I'll move in.
Luna, here's something you ought to see.
You really don't think you're going to take me in?
Mister, the stew's all gone.
Not now.
But the beans and ham are... Hey!
Give him the gun, Gruner.
Swanson got himself a deputy.
Temporarily. Boy you killed in Medicine Wells was my brother.
Figures. Your fancy way of talking.
We lock him up for tonight.
All right. Come on, stand aside now. Stand aside or I'll run you in for obstructing justice. Well, we'll put him in a cell and he'll be safe for tonight anyway. Hey, where are you going to sleep tonight, Mr. Birch?
I haven't given it much thought.
Oh, gosh, I know that I seen them cell keys here a while back. Well, you better get a good rest tonight. It'll be your last chance.
How do you mean?
Well, Gooner here, he can sleep any time he's a mind to. But you, for the next 3 days and nights, you doze just once and you're through. Well, now, there's them darn cell keys. Well, who'd have thought it?
Remember that. Hold it.
Wait a minute. Why don't you change your mind, leave him here and let Swanson come get him?
I have an idea by the time the sheriff got here, Mr. Grinner would manage to be gone. Inside.
You're calling the turns for now.
You get it finished?
Took me half the night, but I did.
You're not putting that on me.
As you say, Grinner, I'm calling the turns. All right, put it on.
And the other end goes on you. Hey, that's right smart of you.
You may kill me between here and Medicine Wells, Andy. But even then, he won't be free of me.
Yeah. With that thing between you, you're just as much his prisoner as he is yours.
Birch, you don't really think you're going to get me back to Medicine Wells, do you?
That's what I have in mind.
You'll never make it. You're soft.
You think so?
You'd have plugged me last night if you weren't.
I want the law to take care of you.
Law? Out here, a man makes his own law. It's quick, easy to understand.
Yeah, so was the stone axe. But through the centuries, we've managed to improve on it.
Not enough.
We'll move on now. Hey there, dismount. All right, step back. Don't try anything.
When I got back to the jail, I find that you'd left without your rifle. I figured I'd best bring it to you.
Thank you, Andy, but that's not my rifle.
Well, I'll be doggone. Well, I guess I just took my ride for nothing, huh?
That's a pity.
Them two fellas that we seen talking with Gruner last night, they was awful upset this morning when they found out that you'd arrested Gruner, and if they should happen to jump you, might be that you could use some help.
Appreciate that, Andy.
My goodness, I sure thought that was your rifle.
Right, mount up.
Unlock Gruner. Let him ride out. Nobody will be hurt.
The chain's riveted on!
Get in here.
Hey, they really got us pinned down.
Better let him come down and get me.
Did that chain be shot off?
I made certain it couldn't be.
We couldn't get rid of Gruner if we wanted to.
But Crane and Whitey come down. They'll figure something.
I don't know which way they'd figure it.
Looks like the old man decided to let you sweat it out alone.
All right, mount up.
Drop that gun, Gruner. Move away. Now, don't try anything. Charlie's got you covered.
Gruner?
It's all right. We've got him.
Well, how did you find
Your
him?
horse came back to the stable. We rode out to find your body. You think you can make it over to that horse?
A little help?
Get going.